Oh, it's not just about the benefit, it's about connection.
I'm not obliged to help you back. Because if I can't even help myself, how can I help you?
Ignoring them and that make me feel guilty like I want to help them.
so they can live better. Like that's stupid.
It's no longer about guidance. It's starting to feel more like
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our Coffee Talks podcast, where we talk about controversial topics that people find uncomfortable asking. Now, we are here today in Limited Kai, Coffee Project, and I am Jethro Betanio here with my guests.
hi, I'm Arian Uayan. I'm Stephanie Paclibar. I'm Christin Tong.
I'm Marcbryant Sy Dulanas.
And we are going to be talking about utang na loob or debt of gratitude. Now, utang na loob or debt of gratitude, it's basically a feeling where if someone gives you something and there's this debt that you feel inside you where you feel like you have to pay something back. And this isn't just it's not just money, it's maybe of loyalty and of obligation. Now, I think I read somewhere before, and I think it was Flanda from Filipino Social Organization, where it says that it's more important in Filipino culture because Filipino culture, diba, you actually focus more on family ties, that the relation first and foremost. It's more important here, one for us Filipinos, for us, even if tama na kayo ng gete simua, like pastisot or like ipalitan na ka, it's quite nice kay even for something so little that's given to you, I feel like there's some debt that you have to give even if it's just something small. And there's a question that pops up in my mind that's kind of uncomfortable asking, like if it exists, does it always stay positive or can it become a bigger problem in return? And I guess, do you have any thoughts about this?
I think it starts off as something good.
Yeah.
It teaches people to become grateful. When people help you during a difficult time, it creates a sense of appreciation, right? Like, it goes beyond just saying thank you. Like, it becomes something deeper than that. And if you look at Virgilio Enriquez in Psikolohiya Pilipino, he explains that values like this help keep relationships strong. It's not just about the benefit, it's about connection, mutual care, and social harmony.
So for the disadvantages of utang na loob, don't get me wrong, utang na loob isn't really a bad thing. Like Stephanie said that it teaches you to be kind to others, to perform as society intended you to act like be botan, like stuff like that. Pero here's the thing, man, good. Example, if you do something good to me,
Yeah.
you give me a like kwarta for pliti for a jeep because I don't have money. So that's your choice to help me. I'm not obliged to help you back. Because if I can't even help myself, how can I help you? It's not selfish, it's just being responsible. It's just prioritizing yourself than prioritizing others first. Because how can you help others if you can't even help yourself first? Yeah. So that's it.
Gagawin quote pa
You know, for me, it becomes a problem when people start using values to control other people. Like, it's no longer about guidance, it's starting to feel more like pressure. There's this idea by Jaime Bolatao called split level Christianity. Basically, it's about religious or morally upright people on the outside, but the inside they might feel differently from what they seem to look like on the outside. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense, especially in Filipino culture. There's this strong need to look good in front of other people, to be seen as respectful, to be seen as obedient, to be seen as
Yeah,
faith.
that sounds like my dad.
social
Yeah,
conformity.
so even if you're uncomfortable or unsure of what you,
Magpatayan niya kung ka
yeah, so
ginapagos ng
you just go along with it, bro. So
Yeah.
this becomes a problem over time, that it creates pressure amongst your family or the people you surround yourself with. You know?
That's what I get, that like you're moving on not because you want to
Yeah.
anymore. It's you feel like you're doing just because you have to. Yeah, I get the idea.
Like, you're not acting based on what you truly believe anymore, but like you're putting this, like, you're being performative na, di ba?
Performative male.
Yeah.
Wala lang, macho lang.
Mashallah, 6'4" by the way.
But seriously though, this is where it gets concerning, because sometimes values like hiya or utang na loob, you are used to make people feel guilty,
Yeah.
especially I think all,
Problematic.
I think all of us can relate to this when our parents or when we hear this from someone saying that after everything I've done for you, this is how you pay me back. You know?
Yun, guilt trip kayo, no? Lala kayo.
it's
Oh,
guilt, it's
sakit kayo.
manipulation, bro.
That's a
And-
manipulation tactic. Oh.
Murag, you're left with no choice na bitaw. Like, you feel like mo obliged na lang gid ka sa
Bato na lang good mo kay you feel like you have to at this point, since they've done so much for you, you have to do something to pay them back. And siguro kung they always complain about something you don't do in the house. So I guess out of obligation, because they pay for everything for everything that you have, I guess you have to do these things that they want you to do. And I guess this doesn't just apply in the household. This can also apply in school. Like for me personally, my parents don't force me to maintain my honors, but there's this invisible pressure that I get from being unable to resolve this debt of gratitude that they have given me. Like they have paid for my food, my expenses, ang akong baon, and everything I eat, and the roof that's over my head. It gets concerning because they do everything. They've done so much for me, but they don't want anything back. It gives me some unresolved debt inside me, like that I can't do anything about, because they don't want anything from me back. And so I've made this this kind of promise to myself that I have to
Just the
keep
bare
this
minimum you can
like this something that I have to do, like maintain my honors, not because they want me to, but because I have to, since I have nothing else to offer them. Since ang akong mabuhat na lang sa ila is to get high grades, and for the high grades to to may masa ka like more chances to get a higher paying job, so I can support my family later in life. And that's where it gets concerning, because this isn't pressure made from others anymore. It's pressure that you have set for yourself, and it's kind of gone. It's a different kind of pressure. It weighs heavily, and it's a different kind of weight that's on your shoulders, a burden that you can't that you can take off because it's something that you put yourself on, that you yourself put on. And yeah, that's my personal experiences. What about you guys?
Sometimes self-inflicted ang utang na
Yeah,
loob.
it's kind of painful.
Yeah.
Amo guys, namoy situations where like naay times that you feel that you're paying this you want because you want to out of gratitude, and then there's this debt that you have to pay because you're obligated to, because you have to. Is there some kind of situations in your lives like that, guys?
Well, I personally experienced that kind of situation where you have a debt of gratitude for your parents. For example, my mom wants me to pursue social manager course or something like, which I really don't like. I don't really want to do that kind of course because it's not what I'm passionate about. So she was forcing me to do that because back in her days she was not able to finish that course because of lack of money or something, or like she chose love life. I don't think so. Yeah, so she wants me to like continue her legacy or something. So we argue like for hours which course should I take, but I defended myself because I really don't like being a social manager, like being stuck in an office for hours. I want to help people, especially in hospitals. When I went to the hospital like for like everyday check-up, I just see this elderly couple just sitting there, like all the nurses just ignoring them, and that made me feel guilty. Like I want to help them for just like for me, like not like the debt of gratitude, but for what I wanted. So I explained it to my mom that I really wanted to be in a medical field. So yeah, she kind of supported me right now. Yeah, but yeah, like right now, she really supported me. Like she knew like I'm really passionate about being in a medical field. This supportive, but
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like for utang na loob, I think it's there's the good part where you pay something back because you feel that you genuinely need to pay for something that someone is giving you. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, but there's this line, a point where if you cross the line, like where does it end na you start to feel like you're being forced to do something that you don't want to do? Because utang na loob, it's supposed to be something that you're indebted to because you feel gratitude for them. But is it really depth of gratitude if you're starting to feel like you have to do this something even if you're not obliged to? Like for example, kaning one, there's some parents out there that think that their children should live for them because they raised them all their life. Like it's already the parents' obligation, their responsibility to raise these kids, and they just stay in a na pwede na dapat ang ilang mga kwarta, all their money, their savings, they pahatag sa mga parents so they can live better. Like that's a fucking stupid. Dili ko mo dawat ana kanang mga parents, they've raised these children knowing their responsibilities, but they're doing this instead to expecting something in return when they turn 18. it's no longer debt of gratitude anymore. It's just something you raised for to get something in return, and it's just something like when
Investment.
yeah, it's like an investment. Like at that point, just buy a slave or something. It's no different.
They're making their children Bitcoin.
Oh, Bitcoin! Oh my
Like it's
God!
their decision to have children, and why would they expect that if their children reach this certain age and they will be the one to take care of them when they grow old or something?
It's kind of weird. Yeah, actually, I think I've read something before where it's actually a manipulation tactic where you give someone something like something small, and then this kind of thing, like it creates a debt of a debt that this person feels. Unya abuso nimo ning debt of gratitude para to get this person to do something for you in return. Like I think natoy time na gihatagan dito ako gilibrihan ko sa isa ka sa classmates, but in return ginapugos na ko nagbot siyang sa mga assignments. Like it's not even equal anymore. Like isa to na to like tag 20 na to suda inya kuan di ba buat kipasura to tibok libro yo. Dili wala fair mayo dili where you've gone through this before.
Yeah, personally, I am a student.
A working student.
I am a working student, and I started when I was about in ninth grade.
Ninth grade,
Yeah. I started working like I started taking jobs as a cashier during summer break, so I can make money for myself to be able to provide for my own needs without asking me for my parents, because I don't want to feel like a burden. And before I decided to work as a student, me and my
Work as a student. Yeah, go.
yeah, me and my
Working
parent, yeah, me and my parents always have this same argument every time I ask for, money for my needs, to pay off my my braces, my to get new
prescriptions.
prescriptions and such. And my parents would always ask me na, do you even deserve to get those when you don't even have the initiative to help us or make us proud or something along that lines with them. So the next time when I feel like I need to ask help for them, it will always it has been imprinted on my mind na it's always the same response every time I ask for their help. So that's when it got to the point where I told myself na I should just go and make money for myself if my parents can't even provide for me, or like they can just provide for me without asking anything in return bitaw. So yeah, that is my personal experience, and I don't think that any son or daughter out there should experience what I have been through, because it's really painful, especially when you're just asking for your needs, not your wants bitaw. So yeah.
There's some parents out there that like say something along the lines of like, we sacrifice so much for you, so you should do what you should do what we want. And like some parents think that they have children so they can become their retirement plan. Like they're raising these kids just so they have like say good position, like pwede silang mag live off sa ilang mga children nila. And it's kind of it's kind of concerning. These kinds of parents exist because they don't think that these children are different people with their own lives. They think that the children that they've made together, which is a really huge decision. They think that these children are just something that that are just some kind of like money pouch for them to go off on, and
I think they're
it's kind of
tools.
painful. Like like are they truly your children if all you think of them are just some pouch you can just
That's
get off on, like unlimited credit card? It's painful.
that's exactly what my parents expects me to do. Especially after I finish off college, they want me to take care of my little brother's education so they can rest or something. See, I'm like the retirement plan.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, as
fucking
much as I want to support my little brother's needs, I also want like to like kanang it comes from me bitaw, my own will.
you want to pay off your
Yeah, not
mother's
being able
education.
to like decide for myself is kind of
It's not that you don't want to, it's just that you can't, because you can't even support yourself. So how do you support your brothers as well? It's not something you can just brush off as well, because it's actually true. Like, of course you have this debt that you accumulated for your parents, and yes, it should be acknowledged. Yes, it exists, but it shouldn't be something you're forced to pay, because these parents, when they made the decision to have you and your brother, they have decided to take responsibility,
yeah,
and
exactly.
they should have thought about this before they had you guys. Like, what did you even expect your children to pay off? Like, haven't you even thought about what your children want to do? Like, that's kind of concerning.
It's like they're trying to pass their obligations for my little brother to me as like the third parent.
Just so they can have less responsibilities. I don't like those kinds of parents. I feel like if that's all you thought about your kids, then just don't be a parent. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's so concerning.
Chill.
So, ako na po. So, for my experience, so the same nagyapon kay Jethro. So, my parents being the usual nonchalant type, they don't really care. No, not care. They care, of course. That's what parents do. They don't really mind na I get honors, high honors. They don't really mind as long as I pass. But there's, like Jethro said, there's this invisible debt that you should pay for them because that's the bare minimum you can do to them. But okay, Jethro stated that earlier, so I'm not gonna repeat the same story. So there's another situation. So back when I was grade 9, I was still class president because I was a student leader. So I was pretty guilty back then because like I'm not really a good leader. So I thought bitaw na the bare minimum I could do as a president is to like,
Lead them.
yeah, not lead them, because I not only lead them pero like give my 100% to them.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, which is bad, of course. Like there was this couple of you guys heard of Rhapsody of Youth? No, it's like have you heard of musicals?
Yeah.
grabe.
Musicals.
I don't.
You haven't heard of, okay, so musicals is basically like a stage performance like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
We're going to make something like that.
Oh, okay.
And
Theater.
like a theater. So
play.
yeah, like a play. So I was class president back then, right? So I assumed like as a class president I would do everything, which is bad, of course. Like now like there's like this invisible depth, like
Responsibility.
oh, responsibility, sense of responsibility. Pero like I didn't really, like the usual hard-headed I am. I didn't listen to my mom. Like, anak, napupuyat ka na. Like it's like 12 in the morning na, like you should go to sleep. And I was like writing a script for like our theater, because I was doing everything by myself. I didn't really want to assign, because I felt like I did nothing as a president.
Yeah.
Like it's something like that, kagets mo na.
Yeah, like
Oh,
positioning mo,
Oh.
like responsibilidad.
yeah, and up till now, I now understand what my mom meant. Like, you can't do everything yourself. Like, no man is an island. You need to assign. You need a sign, like that. So yeah, that's my experience for utang na loob.
Okay. So I've gathered some questions from the audience, and I think I've picked out some interesting questions here. Let's see. For the first question, what's the biggest utang na loob or debt of gratitude that you feel like you still haven't repaid until today?
I think it's like, diba, our parents
Yeah.
pay for our food,
Yeah.
for the electricity bills, for our needs and wants. I think it is the biggest utang na loob for me, and I haven't repaid it because we're still students naman, diba, right?
Yeah.
We're still learning, and we have like a long way to go before we get a job.
So far.
So that, yeah, it's really hard.
So, feel like you have sort of that for your parents na
Just feel like your responsibilities should be to take one, like pay back everything that they've ever done for you, right? So I guess you think that the things your parents have done for you all those years, you think that they are debt that you should pay back when you grow up and when you can, right? That's something that that's your personal opinion. And you don't think that it's just something that's the responsibility of your parents that that they're just obligated to do. It's not just the bare minimum. It's something that you have to pay back. Is that what you think? Yes. Yeah, that's one. That's a tough question for many people, because I know some people who think that there's the things that your parents do for you. It's something that they have to do, because when they had you, they've made the big decision that whatever happens next, it is their responsibility.
Take
And
care
that's
of it.
fun. Yeah, that includes the expenses, the food, the things that you'd have to buy for your child. That's something that's like a human right for your kids. It's not just something that your kids should just pay back. Yeah, it's no longer just a choice. It's something that you have to do. Here's another question. Like, have you guys ever felt trapped because of this utang na loob? Like, may times na you just can't seem to pay back this debt, and you want to pay it back, but you can't because the debt that they gave you is just too big. Like for example, kaning mga birthday gifts na mga mahal mga birthday gifts na mga maabot like 500, like 1k, 2k, and then mag-issued kag payback anin ako ng mga birthday gifts, and it seems to stuck with you until you felt like you fully repaid that. Like, have you ever felt that before? You felt trapped because of some kind of debt that someone has given you, aside from your parents, of course. No.
That's your example is the exact thing I'm thinking of, because there's like one time, like the thing that Jethro stated. That's exactly what happened to me. Just recently, I think it was March. It was my birthday. My tita gifted me that iPhone right there, that one recording right there. Oh, the one recording, and then I was like, holy shit! Oh my gosh! Like, don't you think this is too expensive? Like how am I supposed to like pay you back? Like there's like some things in life like someone gives you something that can't really pay back, like, you know.
Yeah, actually, it's actually my cousin and his girlfriend. Papa sa akong cousin, he actually bought him a gift. Actually, it's a motorcycle that I think it was worth 50k to 100k.
Kawasaki.
Ang iyang uyab niya, when she bought him an iPhone 11. Grabe
Holy shit.
No, grabe ka. Nice, no.
Nice ka.
Yeah, I don't know, pag-ask ko nag-ask ko sa akong cousin, like, kung sa'yo bakit niya, how is he gonna pay this stuff? Wala pa yung kita 100k.
Uyab, girlfriend.
Ang uyab niya, she bought him a cell phone, an iPhone 11, and her father bought him a motorcycle worth 50 to 100k. I don't know about the actual price, but wala na ako. Yay, Kino, chat tayo. I don't know what's supposed to do with that, but I haven't asked him directly, pero I'm guessing na I feel like he has a responsibility now that he has all this stuff. Kaya grabe, mahal na rin mo mga gamit yung mga ito siya.
Swerte ko pag
Swerte, no!
Wow.
Para na silang sa ilaha duwa. That
Wow.
is for them. Wow.
iPhone 11 to capture memories, bro.
Pwede na napang
Tapos joyride din sa ilang motorcycle.
Gasolina po tayo.
Ang father gyapon sa kailang mag-provide.
Grabe sa kikwan. Ay,
Okay.
dako, nakitang utang. Kani. Here's an interesting question. Have you ever disagreed with your family, but yet you still follow them because of the debt of gratitude? Naka-feel naman, guys?
Yes.
Low-key.
Yeah. I think we all did.
No, legit, like everyone.
I think.
I think that's what you guys mentioned before, di ba? Kaya na lang. Oh, wow. Grabe. Damn.
Hard truths.
Have you ever resented someone you owe?
Kaya na. Have you guys ever resented someone because they haven't paid you back?
What?
Like Like, have we like...
Parang nag-promise mo na this person na has to pay you back at a certain wala
To expect a
I mean, as a
reciprocation.
joke, yeah.
no, not a reciprocation sa kang yun, like nag-promise yun mo na na dapat this person has to pay you back. It's just utang lang yun. Dili ni you're just borrowing money. Wala may kwan.
That's just evil,
Wow.
bye.
No.
That's kind of sad.
Alright.
If you could erase one utang na loob or debt of gratitude in your life, would you? And why?
Individual.
Individual, of course. Individual.
Alright, individual
Right,
starting with what?
If I could erase one utang na loob in my life, it would be asking for my parents. Diba?
Parents.
Parents' money. Or
Pila na.
financial support.
Wow.
Because I feel, for my case, man, good, is like, kanang, kinakwenta bitaw nila. Sa,
Sige na, keep scoring ng mga
Ihap-ihap daw.
kwenta nila ang ilang mga,
pang buhat para sa mga.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's
Yeah, so like, I
that's
feel this
weird.
need to pay it off. So I think
Yeah.
it mainly comes from my parents, that utang na loob or debt of
Right,
gratitude.
like you got that from your parents, so
Yeah.
you have to keep track of what what
Yeah.
people have done for you, or else you feel guilty. Oh,
That's why I'm kind of
that's sad.
guilty when I ask for someone else's support bitaw or help, because I don't want to repeat that same experience where they keep score on what
What they did for you.
yeah, exactly. So
So,
yeah. Pero I think there's a brighter side to that, because it also taught me how to be independent bitaw and not always to depend on others. Because at the end of the day, you always have yourself baya. Diba?
That's nice. I guess I feel like there's cons to that as well. Okay, di ba, sometimes you feel like
What is this also?
you're too independent, and you feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Just like what Mark did in his leadership days, where he felt like he had to do everything because it felt like it's his responsibility as a leader. If you feel like there's some things that you can't do by yourself, then don't be afraid to ask.
your parents sacrificed everything. You owe them your dream career choice.
Bye. Is it selfish to walk away from someone you owe?
Oh, that's fun. It's a hard question. Like, selfish. Like, what if the person you owe something to, like, don't expect anything back to you? And, you didn't do anything for it. Selfish ba na?
No.
Dili na. But there's some people na they feel like they have to do something because of this unresolved debt that they have for this person. And even if they don't have anything that they expect of them, they feel like it's selfish. Okay, what about tawag ka ng mga birthday gifts na si mo mahal kayo, 500, 1K.
You feel so empty. Yeah, you feel so empty.
Mawala ko. Gasto na. Kapalo pa na, digit lang na ni Marite. Grabe ka mahal.
Like, how am I supposed to repay this?
This
Not even have a job.
Okay, yun na na ba? Oh, unemployed ka? Wala na kayo.
Sorry. Unemployed student.
Ayun na, bye. Kami noon. Fine. Can you be a good person even if you don't na mana kinanay kanin. Our relative
Paying for your education.
relation, are you obligated to support their entire family? Unsay ko? No, dili. Like one, let's say to pay for your education.
Mm.
Wala kay that.
It's nice to support their entire family later, pero you're not obliged to do it.
You just do it because you want to, not because you have to. Walang ganang
Same well, same sa relative. Depende po na sa ila. It's what they want themselves to pay for your education. But that doesn't mean that similar you are obliged to pay for their family. However, it's also nice to pay for their entire family later. Yeah. It's kind. Only if you can support yourself already.
If you can do it, and you want to do it, then just do it. If you can't, ay, sa.
You need to support others. You need to support yourself first.
Just have to build your own foundation first.
Code card.
If something,
Ungol mo ka ba? Ungol. Oh.
if something what you don't have by now.
Okay.
Cringe quotes.
Your boss gave you a big break. Do you owe them loyalty even if the business becomes toxic? Their job, sorry. Becomes toxic. No.
Big break.
That's like saying a mafia boss just gave me $5. I will not support him with his drug business. Like that's not absolutely not. That is
The cause will be different.
hey, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Oh, your job becomes toxic. That's
$5 niyo. Mayroon wala ko yung right hand man sa
right
drug
hand.
lord.
Tas Maris pa ni mo life
Oh,
Tapos ang difference
Ayun yung kailangan criminal connections. So, feel ba kasanggang?
Pero di ba na, isa na may connections, di ba?
yeah. Let's hear from these two. Okay, I will ask questions, and then you two will answer it.
Ako may
Oh wait. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sige.
Nag-call na ba ako?
okay ra. Papay sa video kung I did something weird, paano sila ako. One. Like, I have one question for you guys. To get into a deeper questions, like, where do you draw the line between gratitude and debt?
You draw the line by putting a pencil and a paper to this. My jokes are so bad, man. Okay, bye, cut that shit.
Pila niya, don't cut this, don't cut this
Wala
off.
ba? So funny, man. I'm so funny, guys.
Naabot pa. Translate daw. Translate it?
So,
It
like,
draw the line
one.
between gratitude and
Na, asa ni mo makuha mas mabutang na linya.
Ibisaya.
Bro.
Okay, nakuhan, para mabasatan. Nakuhan, kaning na one side na buhat ni mo ni kay ganaan ni mo. Gratitude, you want to do this, so we do it. And then, ako din kuhan, that na ay kuhan, buhato ni mo, pero you won't do it because you felt like you have to. Na kani, yung buhat ni mga gusto ni mo, buhato ni mo kay dapat ni mo buhaton. Obligation and
Freedom.
Freedom, yeah. So, asa ni mo i-draw ang line where ang kanina na that nakuha for this person is you only did it because you want to, kung kaning that sa isa ka person, you only did it because you had to.
Like, for example, beta, like, for my friend, nalibre ko niya with food. So, pagka next week, libre ko na ko siya. But, out of obligation for your parents, na they paid for education, for your food, and the roof that that's
over your head.
That's over your head.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not even joking, man. What is this guy doing?
Hindi mo to joke.
You know,
Ano?
I treat my
Obligation.
Yeah.
Asa man lang kuan, asa na maginabuta ang linya? Where does it stop? What's the point where it you start to feel like you doing it because you have...
Vaping me.
Ikaw? Yan? Sige, go.
Like, depth of gratitude that
Yeah.
like I live like ganito yung sa kong tita which is
Tita?
pasan like
Yeah.
sa ako like I originally live in Kaumanan, so my tita like offered me to live with her kasi like doon ra. So like there's this guilt na what if like I have a job na like I can support my own, like she doesn't have any kids, so what will happen to her if she like turn old, like do I have to help her because I live with her for like many years, do I have to help her but you don't like there's a guilt. They always ask me like if I turn like old na yun, like dapat abangan may yung kamitanan because siya ang like siya ang
Pagpabusin mo.
sa mo as like not hindi lang sa mo but ang mga family and silang mga support like mga siblings, like, she sacrificed everything for them, so she expected something in return.
Oh, no, like, that's one of the scenarios that I'm scared of as well. Like, there's this relative that's done so many things for you, and you've got this opportunity to move to another country, but there's this one thing, you have to leave your relative behind, there's this point that she can't even take care of herself anymore, so you have a decision to make. It's either to take the opportunity to move to another country and get a better paying job, and leave your relative behind to fend for herself, or you lose the opportunity and you stay back so you can repay your debt and take care of your relative. I think there's so many people that's made this decision. It's a big decision for them. It's hard to make this decision if kaning relative ni mo kay wala siya lain na matabangan bitaw, like wala ilain tao matabang sa iya ha, ikaw ra gid na yung mo awa ka, siya na lang gid isa. Yung tigong na vacation, she can't help herself. So that's one of the scariest decisions that I might go through in the future, and I hope someone will catch
So overall, I guess you could say that utang na loob or that of gratitude, it can help you form relationships. It can help strengthen relationships and form connections. But I guess there's also some cons. Just like how utang na loob, it can give you a sense of pressure na can help you feel obligated to repay someone. And I guess this forms another question in your mind where we have to ask, how can you stay grateful and still say no? My name is Jethro Betanio, and we are done with our coffee podcast. I will see you again next time.